Hello, welcome to round two of Roxley's Tournament of Destruction for Radlands. Woo, thanks so much for joining us, for checking out the game and checking out the Kickstarter and backing if you're a backer. My name is Paul, I'm Roxley's community manager, and I'm setting up to get destroyed by Daniel Peachnick, the designer of Radlands. Uh, why don't you introduce yourself, Daniel?
Hey, Paul, how's it going? Yep, made it through to the second round. I'm ready to take you on.
Yes, I suspect you are more than ready to take me on. So we are just getting started here. We've got everything set up. We got all the decks shuffled, and I'm going to go ahead and draw my camps so that I can pick which ones I'm going to play with. It's probably going to result in some brief dead air here, so if you have anything intelligent to say to people, this is a fantastic spot to sneak it in. Ooh. Okay, well, that one looks fine. I'll take one of those.
I want the best camps, but then I'll have a hand of 0 or 1 cards. Or I can take all the worst camps and get a huge hand. I think I might go for a bit of a combination of both. I don't want that.
Now, the idea here is that these are all supposed to combo nicely with each other in different ways. So I'm going to try and pick ones that I haven't seen used in the last round, or that I haven't used myself, just so that I can get more experience with the different combos involved in the game. There we go. I've chosen mine. I'll put the other ones back on the deck here. We'll shuffle that up. Oh, this is intimidating, going against a designer. Nish had played like 3 times or something, so... All right.
I've played 5 times.
I'll go first. So I've got a victory totem here. It's got a lot of cool abilities. I can either do damage with it or launch the raiders, but it is expensive and it only gives me 1 card. I got the Oasis, which lets me play people cheaper in front of it if there's no people in that column, which seems like a very good thing, but it also only gives me 1 card. And then I've got the Garage, which launches raiders for cheap, which is really, really nice, but gives me no cards. So I only get 2 cards in my initial draw, which might be dangerous. Might be playing a risky here.
I've got Parachute Base. No, just kidding. I've got... I've got Watchtower. If an event happened this turn, I get a damage for 1, which is pretty good. I've got Mercenary Camp, which just destroys one of the opponent's cards of their choice, unless they discard 2 cards. That's a pretty brutal location.
That's nasty.
And I needed some more cards, so I've got this Supply Depot, which just lets me draw... The normal ability you can do any time is to draw a card for 2 water. This just has like an improved version of that, so you can draw 2 cards and choose one of them. So I will draw 3 cards. All right.
Something weird going on.
The magic trick to see who goes first. Well, would you like to go first? I'll let you choose.
I appreciate that. Do I want to go first?
It's a trap, remember?
It's a trap. I think normally I don't, but there's something strange going on with the interface here. I don't know if does the table look fine to everybody else?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What's going on?
Oh, just looks like there's a punk on top of his watchtower from my point of view. But it's a glitch in the matrix.
Yep. It's just
all right.
A trespassing punk.
We'll disregard that. I think you can go first.
Okay, thanks. That's what I wanted you to say.
Oh no, I'm playing into his hands already.
I'll draw a card. I've only got 1 water because I'm the starting player. Let's put out a... Can't use this. Let's put out my friend, Mr. Scientist.
I love the scientist. I had so much fun with it last game.
Well, don't hurt him then if you love him. Next, I'll throw away this. I'll junk this scout for water, so I get another water.
What?
Yeah, water. And I'll put this rescue team here.
Oh, no.
So I could do it the other way around, but I feel like I just want a blocker so who can defend this scientist. There we go. I'm happy with that first turn. Over to you.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Right, I have no events to move. I will draw my one card.
I hope not.
All right, let's... I'm going to junk the famine card here so that I can smack that rescue team of yours, because, yeah, that's not something we don't want to deal with.
Yeah.
Not real happy with the rescue team. Seems like a bad move. I'm going to spend 2 water to draw a card. Not sure that was smart. Probably wasn't. Yeah. I only got 1 water left. We'll throw it out there to activate the garage and launch my raiders.
All right.
I think I've made several mistakes already. So my first turn and I screwed everything up. Go.
All right. My turn. I've got my water. Let's have a card. Right, that's the kind of thing I wanted. Let's play this interrogate. Cost me 1 water.
No,
So I get 4 cards, but I only get to keep 1 of them. Okay, I don't want that. I don't want strafe because you've got no guys. This guy's really cool, but he's expensive. So I'll just keep this one. The next thing I'll do, I think I'll have some... Yeah, let's see what the scientist comes up with. So I turn over the top 3 cards of the deck, and I get to junk 1 of them. Injure, which is not useful. Another injure. Uh-oh. You don't have anything to injure. Raiders, very nice.
So close.
They're a good friend for this watchtower, because whenever an event goes off, the watchtower can do its damage. So I've got 1 left, and I think it's time for... this guy's really good. Pyromaniac. He can hit an unprotected camp. You don't seem to be very well protected over there, so this guy seems quite nice. That will be the end of my turn.
Well, that's just kind of rude, I think.
Yeah.
I'll start by advancing these raiders here. And all right, what do we got? Give me something to help me out here. Okay. That mercenary camp is... Oh, it's my choice if you use it.
Yep.
Oh, that's interesting.
I'll get onto that in a moment.
Checking out what I'm dealing with over there. And I don't like it. No, sir, I don't like it. Okay. So for starters, we're going to spend 2 watas. There shouldn't be a water over here. I haven't used that. To play the amazing Carly Blaze.
Uh-oh.
Which normally would require 3 water, but I can play it in front of the Oasis because she's the only one in that column. for 1 cheaper. And so she is now immediately ready and can shoot something. So I think we're looking at shooting that Pyromaniac.
Yeah.
Pew. And this is a horrifying use of this card, but we're going to toss out Mulger staying there because he can be used to junk to get a punk, which, oops, we will then protect Carly with briefly.
Oh yeah, these
protection won't live very long.
These big dudes are amazing, and it's amazing squared when you get multiples of them at the same time. On the table, that is.
Yes. I believe that's where I'm done. Go ahead.
I think that was a good move with it. All right.
It's your turn. You're the designer, so why don't I allow you?
Thanks. Raiders go forwards, and I draw my card. All right. That Carly Blaze is a bit of a problem. I'm not so much worried about her damaging my stuff. I'm worried about what you're going to play and then immediately whack me with. Let's do it this way. Painful way. So I'll junk this truce that I was holding on to injure this punk. Then,
so that's one way to attack people is to play a junk card that has that little skull or the nuke symbol on it.
Now, normally people, this is Gavin speaking, normally people are obviously turned sideways when they're damaged, but the punk only has 1 hit point, very squishy, so he was back on top of the deck.
Yep, he did his job. Now, I'm going to give you the awful choice of what to do here. Time to use my mercenary camp, so you destroy 1 of your cards of your choice, unless you discard 2 cards from your hand. So
you still have a water left over there too, right?
Oh yes, there's more fun to be had.
Yes. I'm going to go ahead and this is a terrible thing to do, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to go ahead and destroy the victory totem.
It sounds bad when you're destroying your victory totem.
I've destroyed my victory.
Declare victory and then the totem burns down.
Does not mean I surrender.
I think it's time for some science. See what he comes up with this time. Draw a card. Raiders. And draw a card. I might actually take the Raiders. So my Raiders are already in play, so they go off and they will damage 1 of your camps.
Okay.
I need my 1 water. Right, okay. Right, this bombardment is great, but I really do need to throw it away. Let's restore junk.
And restore. No.
I think I'll restore this actually. I think that's more threatening to you. All right, so that's it for me.
So I'm not sure that we answered the question from the chat there. Somebody was asking how. So before I proceed with my turn, I've got Carly Blaze here, and she's got the ability down on the bottom left of the card there. So when I get to that part of my turn, I would pay the 1 water to activate it, and then the little explosion symbol means I can attack the first thing in one of your columns that's not protected.
Yep.
So there's a good chance I'll do that during my turn when I get to that part. Just wanted to make sure we got that properly answered. So to start my turn, we'll start by...
Paul, sorry, there's another question. Maybe Daniel can comment on this. Actually, both of you guys play Magic. So I played about 20 games and I have a handle on the game, and I introduce the game to someone who has never played Magic, etc., to the game, what are their chances of winning? So basically, I guess what percentage of the game is luck, I guess, right?
From from my perspective, there are so many choices that it's far less lucky than Magic, because I've played an enormous amount of Magic, and there's so many choices you can do that every turn you could play so many different ways, and you're rarely in a position where you can't do anything. So it's much more skillful than Magic. Magic's reasonably skillful, but this is a lot more skillful, I think.
Well, just to further add to what he's saying, Magic is, I think, you're a lot more likely to find yourself in a rock paper scissors kind of situation because the decks are not identical, right? You when two decks play against each other, one of them inherently probably has an advantage already. It's very rare that you'll find them. I'm just playing the same deck against each other, I guess. This is, I think, a lot more self-contained. Like, there's a lot less to absorb. Like, I feel like I could teach this as easily as I can teach Santorini, which is our simplest, or Dice Throne, which is going to be no problem at all. Once we start doing conventions again, I'll be able to get people going within minutes, and it's so quick too. I mean, it takes a lot longer when we're streaming, but in person, you could, when you're done this, you're going to want to play it a second time immediately. So even if you do get smashed in your first game, you'll do way better in your second.
And while there is a lot of skill, there are a lot of like volatile abilities. Like there are several abilities that are like damage all players on the whole board, right? So even if you are down in the game, you always have a chance to come back, and we've seen that throughout playtesting over these last few years. Is like you can mount massive comebacks in this game. So it is there's definitely a lot of skill involved, but there is probably the right level of randomness so that new players aren't completely turned off of the game. Like, when you play chess against somebody and they smash you, you're like, okay, you're just better. It's not like having an arm wrestle with somebody, right? So yeah, it's got in my opinion, the perfect blend of strategy and randomness.
All right, so we'll start by having my raiders go off here. So one of his camps is destroyed, not destroyed, damaged, and he picks which one.
Let's choose the supply depot.
Okay, I've got my water back. I'll draw my one card. That seems fun. All right, so much of this game is if you're a new player and you want to learn some strategy, one of the things you need to do is pay attention to your opponent's cards, because he's so often in this game you'll find like he's got a rescue team out there, and I don't know what his plan is for it, but I know it's capable of a lot of shenanigans, and that's very often the situation where it's like, I don't know what he's doing, but I can't ignore it. I know that it's going to be something bad. I think we will play.
I'm more concerned about Carly Blaze, because whatever you play, you can use immediately now.
Well, it's the same thing. As I presented him with a card he couldn't ignore, and so we killed the punk that was in front of it, and now basically I'm probably going to get one turn to try and do something with it before he does something mean.
I'll say something mean if I can't do something mean.
Let's see here.
Love you, bye. She loves you.
Yep. Love you, hon. She's heading out to pick some stuff up, and didn't know I was in the live stream. I can't decide what to do. I hate having AP in the middle of a live stream. It's so self-conscious. It's probably going to make me make a terrible decision because of it.
That's cool. I'm okay with that.
I'm sure you're happy with that. Yeah. All right. For one,
grab that water silo. Oh, I see.
Put out a sniper.
Oh.
We'll place the water on top of the sniper.
Oh, thank you. I would totally be doing that if we had the physical game in front of us, of course. But
She's ready, right? Because you're Carly Blaze.
She is, and so do I want to spend 2 monies to just blast something? I could just spend 1 on Carly to blast something. Basically using the sniper as a meat shield, which is kind of ridiculous because the sniper is way better card than that. So we'll have Carly hit the rescue team, leaving me with 1 water. And I'm going to spend the water. Now I'll put it up here because I'm playing an event. I'm going to play this Banish because you got too many good dudes over there that need to be gotten rid of.
It's going to be a bad day for science.
Please proceed with your turn. Oh, wait, can I do one more thing? Do you care?
Sure, go ahead. As long as it's not a good thing.
It's a terrible thing.
Okay, that sounds great. Let's see it.
I'm going to discard that for a bonus water.
Yep.
Which then I will use to activate that, launching my raiders.
That seems good.
Go ahead.
You actually damaged the supply depot because I don't know if I've played you before, and a lot of beginner players, they're too worried about their camps. And I thought, let's damage this, and hopefully he comes in and finishes it off, rather than dealing with my guys. Because if you didn't deal with that rescue team, I was actually just going to pick up Pyromaniac and the burning would begin. So I'll draw a card.
I'm new, but I'm not that new.
Well, you've passed my test. All right. I think I'm going to throw away this strafe. Damages all your unprotected people, which right now is just sniper. That's not quite the card I want. I'll pick this up. Right. I think I'm going to start with my mercenary camp. This mercenary camp is amazing if they've got a few things, but once they get a damaged person or a punk or something, it's almost not worth using. It's really, so you try and put the opponent in the position where you clear out all the useless stuff, and then they're forced, like in this situation, to get rid of something useful.
Yes. So unfortunately, I have to lose my sniper to that. I wasn't expecting the sniper to survive, but it was a fun fantasy for a turn there.
I'm really relying on this scientist. He's my only sort of method of directly damaging stuff other than this camp. So I think he needs to find something with the injure junk on it. There it is.
There you go.
Injure or raiders. I'm going to injure Carly Blaze.
Poor Carly.
So I've got this holdout who's a nice person. Well, no, I haven't met him, but I assume he's a nice person. But if he's cost 0 to play in front of a ruins, in front of a destroyed camp. But
since I was so rude and I didn't destroy your camp.
Yes. I think I'm going to launch my raiders because the raiders will trigger my watchtower. I think that's better right now. So that's it for me.
Seems smart.
Hopefully.
Okay, so first off, this banish event goes off, which is kind of a waste because it's going to hit a damaged person.
No, you can hit any person.
Oh, any enemy, so it doesn't matter if you're protected.
Yeah, but this guy is, he's working to better humanity through science.
Well, unfortunately, I think humanity's better enough already. We'll advance that. And I've got my water back, so I'll just get another card here. This is a very different game than it was against Nish, because he stored up a whole bunch of stuff in his hand, and you've got everything ready.
Oh yeah, this isn't the game where you can afford to sit around. We've both had to throw away really good cards just to stave off disaster.
Hmm. All right, so you still got your watchtower, which is about to do nasty things. You got the mercenary camp. All right. So I think I'm going to draw another card. I don't usually do that in this game, but as you pointed out, we've emptied our hand for various reasons. All right, so these are both cards that you can't afford to ignore. So both out, but I can afford one of them. I think that's the one that will frighten you more. So we'll put out the mutant.
Oh, he's horrible looking. Absolutely.
He clearly hasn't had his coffee yet.
No.
Your turn.
I call him Purple Shrek.
Purple Shrek.
That's Shrek after he's done 10 movies. And I'll draw a card.
Shrek 10. It's in the future. He's a mutant.
That's how long it's been going on for.
I partly chose the donkey avatar for Roxley as inspiration from Donkey. So hopefully Donkey doesn't look that bad after 10 movies.
So this is actually kind of scary because he will damage something and he'll restore Carly. Oh, see, I've got this exterminator, which would be really nice, but I have to throw him away.
To draw a card?
Yeah, and I don't even know what
are you
kind
hoping for? Oh, that's interesting.
I just can't have Carly coming back. I mean...
Yeah, go ahead.
This wounded soldier is fantastic. You put him into play, he damages himself, but you get a card. But I need that junk. If I draw a card off this, see, I don't need cannon fodder. This guy's good cannon fodder. And he's fantastic with rescue team, but my rescue team's damaged. I wish I had a restore. I think the correct play here is I've got to just junk him and hit Cully Blaze because otherwise she's coming back.
I figured something like that was going to happen. I think you know this game too well to ignore Carly Blaze coming back.
Mutant is still going to be a problem. I kind of want to draw a card, but I think...
Only if you're the Shredder.
Well, I've got the supply depot, so I can have one of two cards, but I think I am just going to batter you with this mercenary camp.
Oh, man. That's annoying.
Yeah. It is.
That's annoying. Because I really don't want to lose either one of these camps. Oh, my goodness. Somebody's banging on my door. Wonderful timing. Wonderful timing. It's probably just a package. Can you give me 30 seconds?
Yep.
If not, I'll get rid of them. I'll be right back.
So Daniel, you were on a podcast.
Yes, the Nerd Lab podcast. I was actually going to use this 30 seconds to give Paul a hard time before he comes back.
Sure.
Yeah. Oh.
So it's on Nerd Lab's website, I assume. Or where can they find that, Kira? Where can the viewers at home find the podcast? Oh, okay. Yeah, today's Kickstarter update has that podcast for anybody who's interested in the game design process for Radlands.
I think what's happened is a punk has come to Paul's door. He was saying some bad things about punks. I've got to knock on the door.
Sorry about that.
Problem.
Right in the middle of a live stream.
You gotta go.
Gotta love it. So you are blowing up one of my things because I do not have 2 cards to discard. And I'm not willing to give you one of my camps. So this means... that leaves me with nothing in play.
After you've done it.
Oh, man. Oh, but it's free. No, but you still have a water left, right?
Yeah, but I have no cards.
So next turn you're going to be able to use the... Oh, it's such a risk. He's tempting me to kill the Oasis. With the Oasis... Oh, but both my camps are amazing. Both my camps are amazing. Agonizing decision. All right. This is a terrible idea, but we're going to do it.
I think that was the sensible choice. Purple. Your future relies on purple Shrek. You
What
made
else
the
you
right
got up your
choice.
sleeve there, you evil man?
I've got picking up a water silo
That's pretty evil.
and ending my turn.
All right, my raiders go off. Damage one of your camps.
Are my camps in any particular danger? I think I'll the watchtower.
All right, give me something useful here. Okay. So the cool thing about the mutant is he doesn't need water.
That's right.
He's free.
He stores it in his hump.
Somebody cleaned up my my tokens here, so we're going to use the mutant to blast that card there.
Yep.
There we go. Because that thing's starting to annoy me.
And he damages himself.
Yeah. Oh well. Fair enough. Fair enough. And I've got 3 water left, so we're going to shove that forward. Spend 1 water to bring out the looter. Spend 1 water to bring out a sniper. Spend 1 water to launch the raiders. Your turn,
Nice.
sir.
So I felt like I had you under my thumb there, and anyone watching might have thought, well, I can just blast him to bits with this mercenary camp, but now mercenary camps just... I don't know if I can afford to spend 2 water on it. I'm probably going to do it anyway.
Just to take out that damaged... Ugh, but your raiders are going off.
Yeah, the raiders are going off just in time.
Not cool. Down to 1 damaged garage.
I just rammed my raiders into your garage. They're a competing business.
We'll change their tires while they're here and overcharge them for it.
I just don't like either of your people. I mean, so
Well, they're very friendly. You should get to know them.
Yeah. So I'll use this watchtower. I think I'd be in trouble if I couldn't use this watchtower this turn.
Yes, I think
the
you would
vent has
be
gone off.
if you couldn't.
So
But you can.
it's time. It's time for the credits to roll for this guy.
No.
Now I've got to do... this. So any one of your cards.
So that will use up all of your water, unless you have shenanigans in your hand. I know you have your water tower there, so I guess I've just got to hope at this point. Yeah, we'll take out the... Ooh. Well, that's defending my camp, so I can't afford to let you fire behind that, so it has to be the sniper. If you got something nasty, you can kill the looter, but you can't kill my camp yet.
That looter is a real problem. I just can't defend all my camps. I think, and the thing I've got in my hand is Holdout, which I need to use him, unfortunately. I need to launch my raiders. That causes a bit of a problem for you.
Puts a firm time limit on the game for me then, because the moment you get a raider symbol, you can advance them.
Yeah.
And you don't have anything in play, but it just depends what you draw.
That's it for my turn.
Right then. First we'll advance that, then we'll draw this.
So that looter hits a hits a card, but if it hits a camp, Paul will get to draw a card, which he desperately needs right now.
I do, it's true. And it does require 2 water, but that's fine. It's a good use of the water. So we will shoot the mercenary camp. Get a card out of the deal. Well, the only way I'm going to survive this is if you don't draw a, whatchamacallit.
Anything that can advance my raiders.
Anything that can advance your raiders. At this point, that's the only way I can survive this. So we'll pretend that that's going to happen. We'll spend 1 of my last remaining water to play this vigilante. Go ahead.
All right. So this raiders goes forwards. That vigilante is what you needed because this mercenary camp, I don't think I can afford to use it this turn. I've got a... If I draw something with the raider junk, that will advance this raider and I'll win. If I don't do that, I'll try my supply depot. So I have a good chance of winning here. But if I don't, I'm actually in kind of trouble. Let's draw a card. Yep, assassin. So I'll junk him for the raider.
Good game.
My raiders. Close one.
Good game.
Good game. Because you're about to hit my mercenary camp and draw a card next turn.
Yeah, I had the rescue team in my hand too, so probably could have done some shenanigans with that.
Yes.
That was a cool one. Yeah, we'll be back in a few minutes, folks. All right, folks, welcome back. All right, folks, welcome back. Destruction round 2. Destruction round 2.
It is
so Paul won the first. Or no, Paul lost the first round against Daniel. So Daniel's moving on to the final. So Daniel's moving on to the final. Now it's me versus Adam. Now it's me versus Adam to see who will face Daniel in the final. So we've both picked our camps here. Me and Adam, neither of us are magic players. This game is absolutely not magic. This game is absolutely not magic. The game has some of the same. The game has some of the same elements of magic in that everything has value. Things on the table have value. Cards in your hand have value. And there's a lot of, while there are these crazy events that happen, there is a lot of like war of attrition and understanding the value of things that goes into this game. So we come from a place of less experience, I guess. But we both, because we play tested it so much, we both become really, really good players. So this should be a good game, I think. We've both gone ahead and drawn our 6 camps and picked 3 of them. So let's reveal them. I guess I can reveal mine first. So I have the transplant lab, which for 1 water, if you put 2 or more people into turn this play, you heal something. It also gives me 2 cards in my starting hand. The Oasis, which we've already seen today, it gives me 1 card, and if you have no people in this column, people cost 1 less to play into this column, which is great, and it still gives me a card. And then the Obelisk, which gives 3 cards, which is awesome. So my starting hand is going to be 6, which is insane. But I have to destroy the Obelisk because its trait is, at the bottom of the card, destroy this card before starting the game. So I'm going to start the game actually with 2 camps. And Adam.
All right, so I picked the training camp. It has a starting draw of 2 cards, and its ability is for 1 water. I can flip over one of my punks. If it's a person, it enters play there and is not discarded to gain a punk and a water. Gavin used that against Matt in our first game of the tournament.
For the victory.
That was the turning point, yeah. So I'm hoping I get the same kind of thing happening for me. I've got the reactor. That's a 1-card draw, and for 2 water, its ability is destroy this card and all people. So it just blows itself up and all people, mine and Gavin. So I can just clear the board with that and have that threat of that looming over the game unless he destroys it. And then lastly, I got my outpost, and that's a 1-card draw, and it gives me 2 abilities. One of them is for 2 water. I can put my raiders into play or advance my raiders, and for 2 water, I could restore.
So I've gone in and drawn my 6 cards. We are going to flip to see who goes first. Flip cards. Normally, again, you would flip one of the water discs, but we can't do that in TTS. So 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2. Okay, so I get to choose who goes first. So I pick. I think I will go first. And I only get 1 water to start my first turn. So I think I'm going to start by placing... I'm going to place a wounded soldier out. So that cost me 1 water. So that's all that's all my water gone for this turn. I get to draw a card. And so the wounded soldier says when this card comes into play, you damage him and you also draw 1 card. So I drew a card. Now I will. I don't have any more water, but I think I'm going to ditch this to gain a water. So I gain one of these extra water tokens. And then I am also going to play a scientist. I don't want to overplay onto the board. Oh no, actually, I can play this for free in front of the Oasis because the Oasis says spend 1 less water for anything in front of this, as long as there's no other people in front of it. So my scientist, instead of costing 1, it costs 0. And then I still have this extra water disc. So I'm going to... I think I'm going to take my water silo. Which was actually seems pointless that I spent that other card to do this.
You could roll it back.
Yeah, okay. Thanks for letting me do that. So I'll keep my higher ground, and yeah, that's my turn. Adam's turn.
Okay, I draw my card. All right. So that is...
Oh, and I didn't draw a card on my turn. No, I didn't.
Okay. Well, I'm going to...
Yeah, because I got my extra card from Wounded Soldier.
1 water on Rabble Rouser, and his ability, he has 2 different abilities. One is to bring out a punk for 1 water, and the other is, if you have a punk, do a damage. So he's really good,
great.
Especially with my training camp that flips over punks. So I want to protect him, so I will put out my Exterminator. And then you don't have any damaging people or camps out there. I'll spend my last one on Interrogate. This is a 0-time event. We've seen a few times, so I'll just discard the 1 water for it and draw 4 cards. Discard 3 of them. Okay, so I'll discard this Pyromaniac because you only have 2 camps and they're probably going to be protected most of the time, and the other Pyromaniac. And the Assassin. And I don't have any more water, so I think I'm done.
Okay. My turn. So no events in play, so I'm going to draw a card, and...
Huge card advantage right now. He's got 7 cards in hand.
I am going to... so you don't have any punks, so you can't use a special on that guy. Destroy all damaged enemies. Okay, I got it. Still, I got to make sure I don't overplay to the board because of your reactor. I'm going to do this. So I'm going to play Zato Khan. And his trait is events that I play are 0 time. Then I'm going to play High Ground. High Ground now has 0 time because of Zato Khan. And it also costs me 0 water, so I can rearrange stuff. So I'm going to put my scientist in front of Zato Khan. And this turn, everything I damage, all cards are unprotected this turn. I am going to use... I'm going to discard my Banish to activate my Raiders with 0 time. So it'll go off because of my Zato Khan. So choose one of your locations to get damaged.
Reactor.
Okay, I'm going to do the same thing again with my Assassin.
Wow. Okay. Let's go training camp.
Okay. And then I'm going to heal my Wounded Soldier with my Gunner. And... then... You're probably going to... Maybe I shouldn't... actually, I'm not going to heal my Wounded Soldier.
Oh, yes. There was a comment Zatocon is only your first event of your turn. It's only 0 times. So
okay. Sorry. Yes.
I missed that. So.
Okay. So I need to unwind. So only my high ground went off. But I will play my Raiders into slot 2. Sorry, you're right. This guy's actually been balanced because originally it was like all your events have 0, and then we changed it because he was just too powerful. So sometimes, when you help develop a game, you have previous versions of cards in your head and stuff. So my apologies. Thank you, commenter. Oh, that's my turn.
Okay, and you didn't end up restoring Wounded Soldier?
Correct.
All right, so I draw a card. So I'm not a fan of him being alive. Let's see. Could blow my reactor already, lose my 2 guys. You'd be losing more water value from it. So I have to spend 2. So I guess it kind of evens out. All right, let's do this.
You're blowing it up?
I'm blowing it up. Everyone's dead.
That was probably a good idea.
That's gone. And because I now have a Ruins, I can play my Holdout for free. He's not ready this turn. Then let's put out a Vigilante to protect my Holdout. And that's all my water. I'm done.
All right. So I advance my Raiders, and then I'm going to draw a card. I am going to... So you have that... Oh, you got a Holdout out. Holdout out. All right. Well, I guess I don't need to be worried anymore about...
I was hoping you would have restored your Wounded Soldier so I could have you burn a card last turn.
Yeah. I'm going to play... I'm going to play Gunner. And I'm going to play another Gunner. Actually, that one's free because it's in front of my Oasis. And then I think I will play my Cult Leader. And then I'll take my Water Silo with my last water. And
so I was just going to say, Cult Leader's ability is cool. It's 0 cost, destroy one of your people, and then do a damage. And he can be his target can be himself.
Yes, so he can blow himself up for the cult. And my Gunners they injure all unprotected enemies. So injure is like damage, but only applies to other people. So all unprotected enemies are damaged. So if he had 2 and 1 in each of these other columns and they were all full, and I use both of these on my next turn somehow, I could kill all of the guys in front.
Okay, I'll use my Vigilante to hit your Gunner. I'll use my... Use my Holdout to hit your Cult Leader. Oops, spinning. 1 water left. I don't want to put out another person right now exactly with another gunner alive. So I think I'll just take my water silo.
Okay.
I'm done.
All right. So my turn. My Raiders goes off. So damage in location.
Okay, I'll hit my training camp.
Okay.
Less
draw a
useful
card.
without my rabble rouser.
I'm gonna put Banish into play for 1 water. And then I'm gonna draw a card with 2 water. Let's see. Don't. I guess I'm going to. So I'm going to spend my water silo, and I'm going to discard this higher ground for an extra water to give me 2 extra water, and then use those 2 extra water on this to. That's a bad idea. I'm not doing that. Sorry, I'm taking that back. And I think I'll just end my turn there.
Take your water silo back.
Yeah, I think I'll just end my turn there.
Okay. I'll draw a card. You're going to banish one of my guys. So I probably have to hit your gunner this turn. Okay, I'm going to start with putting out Repair Bot for 1, and it has a trait when this card enters play, Restore, so I'll restore my training camp. Later turns, I can spend 2 on my Repair Bot to restore stuff. I'll do Vigilante to kill your cult leader, do Holdout to hit your gunner, and discard my water silo to get an extra water to put out a scout. And his ability is to put raiders for only 1 water.
Okay.
And done.
All right. Banish. Of course, I'm going to destroy that repair bot because that thing is the most annoying. And then I draw a card. Ooh. Okay. I'm going to play a rescue team for 1. I'm going to rescue my gunner. Then
so rescue team enters play ready, so he can use it right away, and its ability is 0 cost.
Yep. So I rescued my gunner, and then I'm going to play my gunner again, and now he has full health, and he's free because I'm playing him in front of my Oasis. And that actually, I've now played technically 2 cards this turn. So now I'm going to use my transplant lab, which says if you've put 2 or more people into play this turn, restore. So I'm going to restore my other gunner. Then I am going to play my higher ground. Then I'm going to play a Doomsayer. The Doomsayer, basically, if an event is in play, I get to draw a card. So I don't have anything in play right now, but I want him to be ready. So I'm going to leave him out. And I think then I will discard a water silo and my final water to draw a card. Okay. And that's my turn.
Yeah. All right. We finally have the same amount of cards. So that advantage is gone away, but you've got a lot of good people out here. So I draw a card. would normally want to get my Raiders into play, but your Doomsayer makes me maybe not want to do that, because then that gives him the ability.
Yeah, just the threat of my rescue team, because when Doomsayer comes into play, he moves all the opponent's events back one. So my rescue team, I get rescue team and Doomsayer together are pretty gross.
Yeah. All right, so I have to use my Vigilante to hit your rescue team. I'll use my holdout to hit this gunner. I'll use... I love the Mimic, but I have to discard her to hit this gunner. And got 1 water left. So I'm going to discard this scout to get an extra water to spend 2 water on napalm. That's going to give you the ability to hit my camps because of your high ground. But that's okay.
Okay.
Hold on. That might be stupid. I've shown my cards, but Gavin's too good at this. I gotta be careful here. That seems like a mistake on the turn that you have. So I'm not discarding my scout. I will instead show you all my cards and take my water silo. Done.
Okay. All right. So I advance my high ground. So this turn, I get to rearrange my people again, which is nice. So I guess I'll move this up here. And this turn, all of your cards are unprotected. There is no... Oh, and I get to draw a card. Okay, so this is good. I'm gonna use my interrogate here for 1 water, and I'm gonna draw 4 cards. Ooh. Okay, so I'm going to... This is hard. I'm just gonna do it this way. I'm not taking famine. I am not taking... two there. I'm just gonna have to... I don't know what I'm gonna do here. So I'm gonna keep this card in my hand, and I can't put an event in, so I can't use my Doomsayer, which is super annoying. And I think so. I have 2 left. I think I'm going to discard them to draw a card. And dang. Okay. That's my turn.
Okay.
This is dangerous.
I draw a card.
Friggin' hold out there.
Ooh. I would love to hit your camp right now, but I'm really going to have to hit your Doomsayer. So, okay. For 1, I will destroy this gunner.
Okay.
For 1, I'll hit your Doomsayer.
Okay.
For 1, I will play Uprising. Oh, it's got a 2-time. So when this goes off, I get 3 punks, which are very nice for my training camp if it's still alive then. And you've got a lot of stuff in your hands, so I'm worried about your next turn. But let's get an extra water by discarding my water silo and put out another scout to protect this camp. And I'm done.
All right, so I got no events in. I'm going to draw a card, and I wasn't sure about saving this card, but it was good that I did. Strafe.
Oof.
So Strafe attacks all guys in front, and he's got lots of fresh meat there for me to damage. I will also play another Doomsayer and move back your propaganda one. And
Used to be probably now.
Oh, sorry, Uprising. Yeah. And then I will play my Vanguard for free in front of my Oasis, and I also get a punk because his trait is when this card comes into play, you gain a punk. And that's my turn.
Okay, that was great. So, I'll draw a card. That is pretty good. Oh, my event moves forward. All right, I'm going to play for 1 water, play a mutant. For I would love to use my holdouts cheap damage here right now, but I think I need to spend my 2 water on Napalm.
Oh, no.
It's a one-time event, and it destroys all enemies in a column.
Oh, that's
right,
rough.
and I'm done.
Okay. All right, I have no events, so I'm going to draw a card. Oh, wow. Okay. This is interesting. So I'm going. You're not having good luck here. So I'm going to. I'm gonna do my So my Vanguard. I damage one of his cards, and then he does damage back to me. So I will damage your scout. We'll start digging down to your camp here.
So, because I'm forced to do a damage, I'm going to open up a slot for you to put a new person, which is annoying.
Mm-hmm.
So, let's get rid of... I don't like clearing out this column. It's all annoying. I'm discarding this Doomsayer.
Okay, so I'm going to play a rescue team. Actually, no, I'm not playing my rescue team yet because this Doomsayer was ready, right? Yeah, so I can use him. So I'm going to use him, damage your camp here. Then I'm going to use my play my rescue team.
To rescue your rescue team?
Probably. Is that right? Either that, or I can rescue my. You know what? I'm going to rescue this card right here. This punk. Okay. Because when you rescue a punk with your rescue team, you just get a free card, which is great. Unfortunately, I think I might have to. I
have a cat joining me now, so hopefully that will change my fortunes going forward.
I think I'm gonna have to. Can't use both of these, so I'm gonna just discard Mulger Stang for Punk and put that there because I need my Vanguard protected, I think, and that's gonna be my turn.
All right. Okay, so my Napalm goes off, So I get to destroy all enemies in columns. So this rescue team is gone. This Doomsayer's gone. Uprising moves up. Oh, I forgot to draw my card. Oh no,
Yeah.
I do that after events. So I can do some things. So my holdout will hit your transplant lab, and my mutant will destroy your transplant lab, and it will restore my outpost.
Oh,
and then,
stupid.
Then it gets damaged.
Okay, so it was a waste to damage that thing. All right, so flip that over. I'm down to one location.
He's got 2 cards. I've got 1
Not
card.
looking good for me here. I've been doing lots of clever things, but I haven't been able to penetrate. Okay.
I still have a water, and I got a card here. Your Vanguard is totally going to hit me here. So maybe I should just put some meat in front of it. Put the scientist down.
There's a lot of crap, dude.
Done.
Oh my goodness, it's a lot of stuff. Okay, so I got nothing. I'm gonna draw a card. Both of my Doomsayers are gone. Ooh, that's a nice thing to draw. I feel like I've been saying that a lot this game. I've had pretty good luck. I'm gonna play this in front of that. Let's see. And let's see here. I'm always one water shy here every time. I'm going to actually first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Vanguard. So I'm doing 1 damage to you, which I guess I will. I'm going to damage this thing. That's so brutal. Nah, I'm gonna damage this. It's unfortunate, but I think I have to. So then you get to damage one of mine.
I would rather not clear out this column, so I'm gonna kill Gunner.
Okay, so I'm gonna actually then play my holdout here. And
behind your rescue team?
I don't need to play him in bind.
Nope.
No, I think my rescue team is more valuable right now. Maybe not. Okay, fine. I really didn't want to do this, but I'm going to use my bombardment to restore, which sucks because this could be what wins me the game. But I really need to restore that rescue team. So maybe I will. Okay, maybe I will do that. Then I need a card. So I'm just going to draw a card. Your turn.
Okay, my uprising is not great because I only got 1 of my 3 punks, but he's going to go out behind my scientist. And I draw a card. Okay. So I'll definitely, for the first time, use my training lab. And this allows me to flip over 1 of my punks. If it's a person, it stays there. So Looter, it's not ready this turn. Okay, so I have another source of damage now, which is nice. I need to fully kill cards, because otherwise you just rescue them for free. So, I need another water. I also have to get my raiders going. I have too much to do. Anyway, I guess I'll use my holdout to hit your holdout, and I'll junk my muse to kill your holdout.
Okay.
And then for 1 water, I'll take my water saddle.
Okay, I advance nothing, and I draw a card, and what do I got here? So I'm going to first use my rescue team to rescue this card here. Ooh.
I heard that too many times. An excited noise when you draw a card.
I'm 1 water shy every time here. Let's see here. I'm going to try to discard this to draw a card. Okay. Give me 2 damage. Okay, I'm gonna long bomb this. I'm playing Carly Blaze right here.
Wow.
And
so her trait says all your people, including this card, enter play ready. And she has an ability of a damage for 1 water.
I'm not doing that. Okay. This is brutal. Okay, I hope she survives. She might not, but I hope she survives. And it's your turn.
Okay. So, I need to draw my card. Okay. I have enough water to drill down and hit her, which probably what I need to do. It's going to use up my entire turn and the card I drew. Okay, let's start with the holdout to hit your Vanguard. I feel the stream is like me making pained noises most of the time.
It's pretty intense.
Okay. I think I'm lagging here a second. It's not letting me pick up this one.
Oh, yep.
Okay, they just flew.
Yeah,
right.
you were
There.
lagged out for a second, so
Okay. There.
you're good now.
Okay. I'm going to use 2 on my looter to finish off your Vanguard.
Okay.
And I'm going to have to discard this very fun repair bot to hit Carly Blaze.
Oh, okay.
You'll get to rescue her, but she'll cost 3 or 2 to put out again. I have 1 water left and nothing to use it on. Well, 1 water if I discard my water saddle, so I'm done.
Okay. I advance nothing. I draw a card. Let's see here. This is brutal. Okay, so I think I'm going to use my rescue team to pick up Carly Blaze. Then I'm going to play her back down with 2 because she's in front of the Oasis. And then I'm going to play this mutant in front of Carly Blaze for 1, and he's ready. So I'm going to do a damage. And so I can do both of these things. So I'm going to damage this guy. Then I'm going to actually heal the mutant.
The damage to the mutant happens after you're
Oh
restored.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. So, that's right. Yep. That might change what I do then. I think it's really the only option I have here. I'm just not drawing the cards I need here. Let's see, I'm going to draw a card with the Exterminator. Okay. So I need to drill down here. So I'm going to damage your holdout. Whew. Okay.
Done?
Yeah. Wait,
Right.
I'm going to, sorry, I'm just going to do one more thing. I'm going to put my Raiders into play.
Okay. I draw a card.
We need to get this party rocking here.
Yeah. All right. I need to get my Raiders going too. I've been wanting to for a while, but now I have less. Okay. So let's start by spending 2 water on my outpost to put out my Raiders. I will. I need to keep threats out here too, so I'm going to spend 1 to put out a sniper.
Oh, no.
That, along with Raiders, is a pretty good combo, so I am done.
Okay. So, let's see.
The Raiders moves up.
Yep. And I'm going to draw a card. Okay. So all my guys interplay ready. So I'm going to use Carly Blaze to attack your holdout. I'm going to use my rescue team to pick up my mutant. I'm going to play my mutant, who is then ready, and I will use him to damage your sniper and heal something, but I can't heal anything. And then I am going to take my water silo. Okay, I whittled a little bit of resources away from you there.
Raiders moves up. I draw a card. Okay.
So cards that are 3 cost, like Carly Blaze, they're kind of like hero cards. They're very expensive, but they also do awesome stuff. So me having Carly Blaze out right now and actually functioning is really detrimental to Adam because she is really gross.
All right, I'm going to discard this truce to kill your mutant because I'm sick of him coming out. I'm going to spend 2 water on my looter to damage Carly Blaze. Or should I do your rescue team? You might have a restore, but I'd rather get rid of her. Then I have a water and my water silo. So I will discard that to get another, and I will use 2 water on my outpost to restore my mutant.
Great.
And I'm done.
Okay. So I will draw a card. Oh, and advance my Raiders, so you damage something.
So I will hit a training camp. This has been an epic game.
It has been a very epic game. Okay, so this is horrifying. Okay, so I need to figure out which of these two things I'm doing here. I'm going to use my rescue team on Carly Blaze. Then I'm going to put my Vanguard out for free in front of my Oasis, and then I am going to water silo for bombardment.
Ooh. It'll take a while, but
And
dangerous.
I'm going to... Oh, you got your Raiders coming too. Oh, no. Okay. I'm going to use Carly Blaze to put out a punk here, I think. Or here. Here. There. Great.
Okay. So my Raiders goes off. Oh, if you're done.
Yep.
Enough done. Okay, and if I draw an injure, I think I win. Let's see. I did not.
Whew!
Okay. Ooh.
This bombardment play was really risky, but...
Oh, man. Okay. You're going to rescue team that punk. That's fine. Man. Okay, so let's spend 0 water on this mutant to do a damage to your Vanguard and restore this sniper.
Oh, this is...
And then damage my mutant.
Yeah.
Sniper's not ready this turn.
I did not. So Paul's saying, did I gain a punk when playing the Vanguard? I didn't. So you mind if I take it?
Yeah, go ahead.
So whatever.
So I won't be able to hit your Vanguard with this damage if you put it in front, I guess.
What would I have done? I would have put him here. That's where I would have put him, right?
Yeah.
That's the most logical position. Do you want to unwind?
Nope, I'll still do the same thing.
So
I'll do a damage, to your punk instead.
Yep.
Let's... I feel I have to... You're just going to put him out for free again, so it doesn't make sense to do 1 damage to him. Okay, let's do this. Yes. Okay, I'm discarding this wonderful card, Veravosh, for a punk. I will use Training Camp to flip that punk. To get another sniper.
No!
That is not ready this turn.
I'm sure dead.
Then I'll spend 2 on my outpost to just put my Raiders out again and ensure
this
all goes according to plan. Okay, I'm done.
All right. So I advanced my bombardment. I don't think I'm going to last that long. I'm going to have to draw something really amazing here. I don't know if I think when that Raiders comes down, I'm toast. So I'm going to rescue team this. I'm going to I think I have to draw a card. Well, I'm going to Uprising, attack this. So I junked my uprising to attack that sniper. I am going to Vanguard to attack the sniper.
Okay, and I'm actually going to hit your rescue team.
Okay. I'm going to spend these. Please be a restore. Oh, no. Okay. Draw a card, please. Oh, no. Okay. Okay, good. This will work too. Okay. And then I'm going to gain one more water to play my vigilante. And it's your turn.
Okay. Draw a card. My Raiders advances. And I will spend 2 to advance my Raiders again. Finish you off.
Oh, of course. Sorry, I didn't even see that. Wow.
Raiders.
What a game.
Good game.
I'm out. Nice work.
Whew. Now I have to beat Daniel, which is not gonna be easy.
All right. Well, that was an excellent play.
Great game.
Thanks everybody for joining us. Thanks for all of your support on Kickstarter. We really appreciate it. As you can see, we love this game. We played it a lot of times. Every time we play it, it's new and fresh. Have you ever played a game like that?
No.
Every game is different. It's just awesome. So, thank you everybody for all your support, and we can't wait for you guys to play this game.
Yeah, our final round is Wednesday night, same time, I think.
Yep. Yeah. Daniel versus Adam. Thanks, everybody.
Good night.